Third best season in the history of BYU football. That's what we just witnessed in 2025. Capped off today with a nice win over a tough Georgia Tech team while missing their two best players. BYU was without their very best and most important defensive player in Jack Kelly and their very best offensive player in LJ Martin, both first team all Big 12. LJ Martin, the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year on top of that. Neither of those guys could go for the Cougars today. BYU still gets it done in essentially a road game in Orlando against a tough 9-3, 22nd ranked Georgia Tech team to finish the season 12-2, tied for the third most wins in the history of BYU football. And this is out of the Big 12. BYU has 23 conference championships in its history, but this is just their third season in the Big 12. They finished runner-ups to Texas Tech. Their only losses this year, of course, to the same team, Texas Tech, a proven top 4 team in the country. So while BYU didn't make the playoffs, didn't win the conference championship, when you look at all things considered, this is the third best season in the history of the program. The first one, of course, is the 1984 13-0 national championship, capped off by a Holiday Bowl victory over Michigan. So of course, that's the best season in program history. You can't get any better than the national championship. The second best season in program history, in my opinion, is 1996. BYU finished 14-1. Believe it or not, that was the first team since the 1800s. Literally 100 years had passed since a team had won 14 games in college football. BYU did it first in 1996, finished 5th in the country, 3-2 against the top 20 that year. BYU's only loss was on the road at number 16, Washington, who finished 9-3 and ranked 16th in the country. So to me, that's the second best season in BYU history. But this, 2025, all things considered, 12-2 out of the Big 12, 3-2 against ranked opponents, a top 10 strength of record, a top 25 strength of schedule, and their final ranking will almost certainly be in the top 10. So while there's a big disappointment of missing out on the playoffs, this is still an amazing season for BYU football and one for the program to be proud of. Again, in my opinion, the third best in program history.